So today I'm going to show you our group slideshow over valid and invalid inferences. First, we're going to go over some key vocabulary. The first key vocabulary term we're going to go over is statistic. Statistic refers to the study of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, presenting, and organizing data. Population is the group of people being studied. Sample is the group of people from that population that are being surveyed or observed. Two terms that go together in terms of surveys are biased and unbiased. Biased means not fair and unbiased means fair. And validity is the measure of how accurate something is based on data. First, we're going to look at the types of sampling methods. You have your unbiased samples and your biased samples. Unbiased samples include simple random sample and systematic random sample. Biased sampling methods include convenience sample and voluntary response sample. Unbiased samples, like we talked about, are simple random sample and systematic random sample. In a simple random sample, each item or person is as likely to be chosen as any other. In a systematic random sample, the items or people are selected according to a specific time or item interval. And biased samples include convenience sample and voluntary response sample. Convenience sample consists of members of the population that are easily accessed. A voluntary response sample involves only those who want to participate in the sampling. Now we're going to talk about what makes a sampling method valid or invalid. Valid sampling methods are when the sample represents the entire population, when the sampling method used is in some way random, when the sample is unbiased, and when each person or item in the population has an equally likely chance to be chosen for the sample. Invalid sampling methods are when the sample does not represent the population, the sampling method used is not random, the sample is biased, and each person or item in the population does not have an equally likely chance to be chosen for the sample. Now we're going to go over some example problems. Problem 1. Is the following survey biased or unbiased? Every 20th person is chosen from an alphabetical list of all students attending the school. Problem 2. Is the following survey biased or unbiased? To figure out if customers like the new menu, McDonald's puts up an optional survey on the receipt. If you'd like to answer the questions, pause the video now. Okay, now that you have your answers, let's look at them. The answer to question 1 was it is unbiased because it was a systematic random sample, because the people were selected according to an item interval. In problem 2, the survey is biased because it was a voluntary response sample. Voluntary response sample is biased because it is not random and is only the people who decide to take part in the sampling. Thanks for watching.